Okay, so later this weekend you guys will see we're going to be building rafters. It's not my design, but I need to make a bunch of these gussets made out of plywood. So I got two different sizes. That's the one that goes at the top, and this is the one that goes at the edge. This will be something like that. So anyhow, I got a bunch of plywood scraps from various things, and so I laid out big one, little one, big one, and that should maximize that piece. And that's 3/4. That's plenty big enough. I got some more scraps, so I think I need 7, 8, 16, like 20 of each, something like that. On the ends, we won't be using this. It'll just be on one side. It'll make all the sense in the world later on. So, yay. So now I'm going to get out the track saw and start cutting. Okay, so I've been waiting for the hose to come for the dishwasher replacement hose, and it came in a bag, and then there's another bag over there in a box. And I'm looking at it, it makes absolutely no freaking sense because it's only this long. It's like 6 feet long. It needs to be 9 feet long. Then I took a closer look and realized, oh, even though there's no instructions, I noticed this extra plastic piece, which I thought was a replacement for this, and some washers and fittings on here, crimp fittings. Those are the best kind because you can only use them once. Then realize, oh, so what they really want is they want me to take this piece off, replace this piece with this piece, which now has this extra hose thing. So the loop is right in here in this plastic thing. So the loop is to keep water out, kind of like a trap on a toilet. I guess it is a trap, except this isn't a toilet. It smells like a toilet. Whereas this one's shorter. Of course, I got to break that permanent one off and then reattach the new one. So the old hose didn't go through this, but it went through this plastic piece and up and around here. So it came from over there, through here, up and around here, down here, and then all the way the other side and then out. Then one is two hoses. This piece is going to fit in there. One piece is going to go to the pump. Then the other piece is just going to shoot across. So it is simpler. Maybe it doesn't get clogged as much. I don't know. So after dinner, we're going to rearrange this. And now I'm going to splash some water in there. I got a jerry rig, and I'm going to press in the self-test mode, make sure number 7 pumps out. Then we can put it back in. And even though it took 2 weeks for that stuff to come, it's still going to be here 3 weeks earlier or 4 weeks earlier than if I brought a brand new one. So, yay. Okay, it's Friday morning, 6:30 a.m. And I thought it was going to rain last night, or there's a possibility. So I packed up most of this morning. So I got my pack out, all my walkie tools. This time I'm bringing all the screws and the fasteners I have. My fold-out table for cutting with the miter saw on, which I'm taking. That rides inside the bed or the cab. Air compressor, lots of nails. We're doing roofing, hopefully. These are all the gussets to building the rafters you'll see later. Then my nailer. I've got the roofing coil nailer, air hose, ladder. What's unique about this ladder is I haven't used it yet, but it came with this leveler. So we're going to be on unlevel. I got my track saw guides, my 6-foot level. Oh, shingles for the roof. My extra bag of tools, my super heavy bag of tools, and yeah. Oh, don't forget the roller. That's handy for holding the wood up when I'm trying to make cuts. Put these down here and this down here, and I got some calampulators. So yeah, next thing to do is grab my bag of stuff, and I'm gonna try and take the cat with me. Sophie's cat is going back to college. She took a break from college, so yeah. It's really early. I'm not quite sure why I'm up at 6:30 on my day off. Okay, so I thought I'd do a progress update on the power plant. Those tower straight Okay, so we got another bunch of 2x4s, good to go. Okay, so we came back about an hour ago, so we've got all the wood we need to make the rafters. Setting up an assembly line. Basically, we're making a piece like this one. It's got a 15-degree angle here and a 15-degree angle here. Then it's got a something over here. I think it's 15 too. So we're doing all the edges first. So I did the hardest cut because the wood had to go this way. And now just cutting the tips off. So basically, my helper's stuck here. I just kind of get that line right there. She's got a line maker. So I just line up that line and bam, cut that. Then we'll measure out 99 inches and then cut the under ends off. So it's getting there. Then we'll work on an assembly line for that little guy. She's got similar weird angles too. I don't know, maybe 2 cuts. There's plans, don't worry. Okay, so this is the template for the long edge. So you got the roller here, and then you got what you call a stop block. So I just jam the wood up against there and then make my cut. So this one's done, and then got 4 more. Okay, so I don't know, it's like 5 o'clock, and I got exactly what I wanted to get done. So we've got one of the end rafters up. It's just temporarily put in place. It needs to be nailed. Then we've got the 7 to go in between. They're completely built. We use liquid nails and galvanized nails all throughout. They've been tested and adjusted. We got the other one that goes across here. She's all ready to rock and roll. We're gonna go into town and get some food, but we need the 2x6 that goes on the other side of this wall. And then the 2x6 goes to the other side of this wall. Then yeah, tomorrow morning, hopefully the cousins will show up, and then we're gonna, actually, they're probably not gonna show up till noon. So I was able to put this up there without any problem. So probably he and I will try to put all these up. And then when the cousins get here, they get here. So the barriers are, this 2x6 at either end must be in place before we put the sheathing on. Then we really ought to put the T11. There's going to be a 2x4 here in the seam and a 2x4 here just to hold the T11. The T11's the siding, which looks like, well, it's tongue and groove, but it looks like that. So yeah, that's going to fill in up there. Then when the cousins come, we start throwing sheets up on top and rock and roll. So our goal is to get the rafters up and the decking up and the tar paper up and the shingles. And I'll be very happy to get that done. The tarp I loaned did have a hole and it was leaking. So we're definitely getting some water in here. It was mostly contained to this area. But it's getting there. And definitely brought all the tools. I think I have 2 tools left to bring. Maybe my big table saw. Yeah, table saw and the lathe. That's probably the next trip. Okay, so it's Sunday morning, about 9 a.m. And of course, yesterday we got all the rafters in. Most of the sheathing we ran out, so we bought another sheet. Olivia painted it. So there's a half sheet right here. Then we just need to come through with the next 8-foot section. And then, yeah, we're ready to do the next part. So the next part will be putting the T11 on the outside here, putting in the trim piece along there, repeat over here. And I think I've already mentioned that, probably twice now. Then we'll start throwing some tar paper up. We both forgot to bring a stapler. So bought a nice boss stitch and lots of staples. So we're looking good here. I think we only have enough shingles to do this part of the roof, but that's a good section there. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that sheet up there on the truck / platform. And yeah, I'm getting there. So yeah, I was cutting the edges off for no good reason. And I had a ladder here, but somebody stole a fucking ladder. So also my battery died cutting right to that green line. So yeah, it's this is the rooftop view. Hopefully when I leave here later today, there'll be tar paper and side shingle. Yeah. So yeah. What's going on over there? It's not my project. So it's about 2 o'clock. Got all the T11 up. We got the roofers up there. They're gonna put a drip edge on there. This is our first time dripping their edge. We got a collected knowledge about 47, 48 years. And then we're gonna put tar paper down and we're gonna start putting some shingles. And I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. So yeah, these guys took a break because of a little bit of a rain. So yeah, they're talking
about the ladder, Dad.
Yeah, would you want to mention that?
Tell them about the ladder.
What about the ladder?
Tell them about who was on top of the roof when you took away the ladder.
Oh, so yeah, there was a ladder replacement. Somebody forecasted the 0% of rain. Not quite the case. It's definitely raining out here. So yeah, they're making sandwiches. Well, Libby wants to go outside and get a shower. Well, maybe not. I got most of my valuables in the truck. The Milwaukee packout's supposed to be watertight. Never tried it. Trying it now. Ladder can get rained on. This is getting washed. That's getting washed. That's good. So it's all good. These are the shingles that we wish we were putting on the roof right now. We're lubricating them. And yeah, it's all good. So we got like a concert going on here. It's a dinner concert. So it's times like this you wonder to yourself, what the fuck am I doing here? Okay, so yeah, this kind of gives you an idea how much rain we've had the last 15 minutes. My crew's apparently not waterproof, so they're talking mutiny. And there's shit falling down. Branches. And it's your classical end of the world scenario. So I guess we're gonna highly consider packing up and leaving. So. Well, we were literally moments away from putting the starter shingles on when the rainstorm came. It was time to go. Devin wanted to leave at 4, so we tossed the shingles we had in the shed, and I guess we'll come back at a later date. We got some tar paper on, it didn't leak. The tar paper's not going to last long. And we didn't have enough shingles anyhow, but if we just got one more half hour, an hour, we would have gotten a pretty good start, but it is what it is. So another fun weekend. Look forward to resting at work.